take is the step your father took in 2013 when he removed Dr. Riek from vice president. The people that advised him that time, I believe your father is regretting that act up to today. Because what made South Sudan to be to the where they are up to today, that made South Sudanese to suffer, is the removal of the first vice president. That was the start of the problem of South Sudan. And today, you want to repeat the same mistake. Please, talk to your father. Let him not remove Waniga, Dr. Waniga, and put you. I promise you, the things you have not seen in your life, we will put them on social media. The things you have not seen, we will put them. We will open them. The deals that happen in Nairobi, we will open them. The deal that was signed in Qatar, we will open them. The deal that was signed in Switzerland, we will open them. We will put them. And the whole South Sudanese will be surprised. Even those who are worshiping you like God, they will not kneel down. Those who have sing songs praising your name will ban those songs. Because we know ourselves. You can lie to anybody, but there's some people you cannot lie to. We know all the contracts of South Sudan have been given to you. We know there's no deals that are being signed in South Sudan without you. We know all the money go through your account. We know men worship you like God. We know you are the center of corruption in South Sudan. Nobody else. When you want to talk about other people that they are corrupt, you are the center, the mother, the father of corruption in South Sudan. Maybe people don't know, but we know. And we are not just talking, we have evidence. So please, don't continue to destroy. You have killed enough South Sudanese with your father. It's enough. Go home and use the results that you have. Or else, you will regret, but it will be already too late. Listen to the advice that were given to you. Listen to the advice that were given to you by Abel Alier, Molana Abel Alier in Nairobi. When you went to him and you tell him that you wanted to be the president, you remember what he told you, that South Sudan will be on fire. Don't do it. And you went back to Juba and you want to play that you see something bigger than what Abel Alier knows. You know nothing about South Sudan. You only know corruption. Listen to your mother, listen to what Abel Alier told you. Or else, it will be too late for you, Mama. They say a dudit. It's not going to be a dudit. It's going to be a dude worse. It's going to be a dude fire. It's going to be a dude on hell. You have shown us hell, but the hell you are going to see will be different. The hell you are going to see a dude will be different, I swear. It will be different. You see these comedians that are making comedy? They know every details. Imagine within your, even your mother's bodyguards, your own bodyguards. Nobody is happy about your leadership, about your family. Everybody is not happy. Imagine the pictures that are leaked out, the videos that leaked out. Do you know what is bad? There's nothing. So if your own security doesn't want you, so you think South Sudanese will want you? No. 48 Laws of Powers, that book have destroyed South Sudan. And that book, everybody, we have read that book. So when you go A, we know that this is the step you have taken. Is this number you have done. We just watch. It's checklist. We are doing checklist. When you make this move, we check. And then to Dr. Waniga, why are you being used like a child? And you are a big person. You contributed to this SPLA. Everybody is singing and enjoying. Why are you being used always as a scapegoat? Why are you being used always like a tool? Like chess. When people are playing chess, you are the one who will get the problem. No. A man sometimes needs to show himself that I am a man. You are letting the Equatorian people down, Dr. Waniga. You know who killed people in that area, and you are just coming out to condemn it. Why are you condemning it and you know who killed people? People like you, Dr. Waniga, is what is making South Sudan to fail. Because you are being mistreated and you accept to be mistreated like a child. You accept to be used like a child. Huh? Today is 1st April. No joke anymore. I warned you people before. I warned you in January. I warned you in February. I warned you in March. And nobody wanted to listen. Nobody wanted to listen. You continue to destroy South Sudan the way you want. You continue to kill the youth of South Sudan the way you want. You want to finish us and you want to be in position for 90 years. And then somebody like General Kwal Manyang, you should have shut up. You should have closed your mouth. Instead of coming and telling us nonsense. Huh? You want to eat oil money. You want us to eat lizards and dogs and cats and rats. Huh? Which laziness are you talking about? When the South Sudanese youth are not being given opportunity. Which laziness are you talking about? That we are lazy. Are you seeing the way we are struggling on the street of Juba every day? Running around every state in the name of humanitarian? And you are sitting in position there speaking nonsense? And what kind of advice are you giving President Kiir? If what advice you can come and tell us, and that's why I used to tell people, the kind of people that are advising Salva Kiir, they are the problem, not Salva Kiir himself. Because if somebody like General Kwal Manyang is an advisor to the president, what do we expect from the presidency? If Minister Ambassador Ezekiel Lul is the one that going to the cabinet meeting, what do we expect that he will go and communicate in that cabinet meeting? What do we expect from this government, South Sudan? Is nothing. Total, you will continue to die, and we will continue to die if we don't wake up. If you continue to see yourself as Dinkas, as Nuer, as Shiluk, as Equatorian, then you have signed that ignorance of refusing to accept the truth, that ignorance of accepting to use this. Huh? That is the problem. Look at all the people that are working in the government. Have we ever seen them telling Salva Kiir that Salva Kiir, you should stop killing people? They say we should protect Salva Kiir government so that we continue to be in power. That is the words that come out of their mouth. When a governor is being appointed, people must die, because that is what Salva Kiir government look like. You must kill people for you to be in power. You must kill 20 Nuer or 50 Nuer or 100 Nuer for you to be confirmed. You see what Ezekiel Lul did last year? The position he gained, he did not gain it for nothing. He killed people for him to get that position. Everybody in government of Salva Kiir, you saw General Kwal Manyang was sent to the ground. He went to his own Twitch people, his own Bor people. No, he went to the Bor people And he told them that we must go to war because that is how the government of South Sudan look like. You must fight for your position. He went and told people the drama in that place that we should eat. The same thing he said 2 days or 3 days ago is the same thing he said again in the other in Twitch East or in Bor. That is the same thing he said. Why? Because Salva Kiir government, you must protect your position. You must kill your people for you to have a position in that government. So you should stop lying to yourself as the Dinka or Nuer. You are all suffering. You are all dying. The people that are being buried, they are South Sudanese. If they are Dinka, they are South Sudanese. If they are Nuer, they are South Sudanese. They are Equatorian, they are South Sudanese. They are Shilluk, they are South Sudanese. Who is more important in South Sudan than the other one? Nobody. When they are killed, you see them as Nuer, you see them as Equatorians. No. All these years from 2013, it's been Nuer dying. In 2025, the Shilluk add themselves in. In 2026, the Dinka are adding to the list. Now everybody's dying. It's no longer the Nuer that are dying. It's no longer the Dinka that are dying. It's no longer the Equatorians that are dying. And you don't know the Dinka have been dying for a very long time. But because the Dinka, they are like, this government is our government. So they have been dying in silence with the name of Concord. The Dinka have been dying in the name of Concord. The Dinka have been dying in the name of Concord, to those who don't know. They are being slaughtered like chickens and dogs. They are being slaughtered like cows and goats. But because they are protecting this government, because Salva Kiir lied to them that if I step down, you are going to be killed. If a Nuer come to power, you are going to be killed. If a Equatorian come to power, Dinka are South Sudanese who have a right to revenge anybody dead. Nobody. Because the people that are dying, they are who? They are South Sudanese. Who have a right in South Sudan more than the other one? Their Williams have been dying for a very long time. Huh? How many? They have been dying. Where is King Paul Malone? He has been away for a very long time. And how do you know how many Williams were slaughtered? Do you know how many Williams died behind Paul Malone? But nobody's talking about it. People are talking about the death because they hate Dr. Riek. They want to kill the Nuer. They don't want to talk about their Williams that are dying. They don't want to talk about the Tony people that are dying. They don't want to talk about the Imatong people that are dying. Ask me, I will give you the document and the address and the numbers of the people that have been dying, because we have been doing documentation. When we talk here, we are not just talking. We have proof. We have evidence. You think when I was in Juba talking to the government, fighting the government, I was enjoying fighting the government? I was being chased every day by the government with different cars. Huh? The Nuer are dying in the name of Wanatin, and the Dinka are dying with Concord, but we are all dying. Did you see that Dinka man that came out that said, we are being treated under the trees? He was in Warab. He said, we are being treated under the tree, and there are people that are being fly to other countries for treatment. Are there people that are more South Sudanese than us? Was that guy a Nuer? That guy was a Dinka. But the tribalism, the government of South Sudan is using tribalism, and the Dinka will come and say, these are Nuer, let them die. And you kill the Nuer, and then you parade their body. You kill the Dinka, you parade their body. Because the Nuer are feeling bad now. You remember when the General Majur was killed, his clothes were removed. Was that a good act? Now when Nuer are killed, their clothes are being removed. They are paying back what happened before. We should not pay back bad deeds with bad deeds. And we are here opening. You are the one dying. Your children are the one finishing. Your brothers are the one finishing. Your sisters are the one finishing. And then they are sending away the real human rights activists. Those we are having in Juba are not real human rights activists. Do you know what we have faced because of South Sudan? Do you know what we have faced in Juba? Huh? So before you open your mouth and you abuse us, ask us, what do we know? And we will show you what we know. And there's some people that have been sending them privately what the problem of South Sudan is. Proof. And they're like, wow, we didn't know this. Yes, you didn't know. You don't know because you are blind of tribalism. We have stopped discussing. If we'll have discussed this thing long time, we will not be where we are today. We will not be how we are today. But you have been saying Nuer are rebels, Nuer are terrorists. And this thing that have led us to where we are today. It have stopped being Nuer the terrorists. The Dinka have joined being terrorists. I am a Nuer and I love Nuer people. But I am a South Sudanese and I love South Sudanese. Same to you. You are a Dinka and you love Dinka people. But you love South Sudanese because Dinka alone will not be a country. Nuer alone will not make a country. Equatorians alone will not make a country. God put us in South Sudan as 64 tribes. Do you know what does that mean? 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. 10 is 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. That is God's number. If you don't know, you are damn it, people. If you don't know, let me show you what South Sudan means. We got our independence on 9th of July 2011. Do you know what that means? 7 plus 9 is equal to 16. 1 plus 7 is equal to 1 plus 6 is equal to 7. That is completion number of God. The time God rested. That's the meaning of South Sudan. The last mission of God. That is South Sudan if you don't know. If you go to the year, it's 2014. 2 plus 0 plus 1 is equal to 4. Do you know what 4 means? Completion. The 4 corners of the world stand in South Sudan if you don't know. When we tell you South Sudan is a spiritual country, you come and open your mouth, you know nothing. Anything that is happening in South Sudan have a meaning. So stop tribalism. Whatever we are doing, if you want South Sudanese to think, they will not think by talking to them. You have to use some sour. And that's why we are mixing it. Today we are Dinka, tomorrow we are Nuer, tomorrow we are South Sudanese. Why? Because we want you to open your mouth, your mind and think. There are different strategies to be used when you want to deal with South Sudanese. We know South Sudanese better than anybody. So please, stop killing the small South Sudanese, the remnants that are remaining. Our problem is Juba government. Our problem is not our states. A government that have to kill for somebody to be brought in. Imagine, sucking blood. They are vampires. They are vampires. You think Dr. Riek is just after too much money or too much greed? If he wanted, he would have gone to South Sudan. Huh? He would have gone and do other things. Are you aware that when Dr. Riek was in Juba, he was not being given money? Nobody knows. His house was not having power. Even as we are speaking, Dr. Riek, there's no food that is being given to him in his house. Under house arrest, he's not being given food. Since September last year, he has been starving, no food, and you don't know. Why? Because tribalism is what is blinding you. Are you aware the government of South Sudan have been denying Dr. Riek food for a very long time? From September? And when he had been in the house, in the office, some people are blaming Dr. Riek have been in power. He has been under house arrest since he arrived in Juba. And when he complained to Pope during that time that I've been under house arrest, Salva Kiir was asked by Pope, who put Dr. Riek under house arrest? He said it's a lie. He tried to fool everybody. He released Dr. Riek. He went to the POC. And that's why you saw there was a mission, one mission that he went to the POC and meet the people in the POC. Again, what happened? He was again put under house arrest. He had been moving triangle. He goes to his office, either go to J1 and his house, or is either escorting President Kiir to the airport. He had been under house arrest since he arrived in Juba. And people are blaming him. He's fighting so hard for South Sudanese. And we are here trying to kill them, calling him names, abusing him. Some even are calling him disaster. And you don't know what he's fighting on your behalf of you and your children. And the vision of South Sudan. Have you ever seen Salva Kiir talking about the resources we have, narrating them to us? Does he even have how many rivers we have in South Sudan? Does he even know what is being contained inside River Nile? He doesn't know. And you are here, tribalism is blinding you. What we want is not to work in the government. What we want is peace. We will be able to do our things. Who is interested in working in the government? We are not interested in working in the government. I want to continue doing my things that I used to do before. Real people that control a government are the ones that work under the private sector. The private sector is what controls a government, a country. So you will not want to be a politician. No, you will want to be a businesswoman or a businessman if you want to succeed, if you want to control the government. Because it's you to decide how will the economy of the country look like, not the government. You don't know. If I'm lying to you, ask. Dr. Riek is starving in the house, no food. He's being denied food. And it's the government that put him under house arrest. And there's a budget that the government lied to. They lied to him all this while that he had been in Juba operating his office. He doesn't have money. The budget that was approved was never been given to them. And some people I see on social media, they are talking that Dr. Riek have been eating money. Which money? When Dr. Riek have been starving, struggling to survive. Why will people hate Dr. Riek if he's not saying the truth? Why will the Young Council of Elders be so bitter? Why will the politicians in Juba, ministers, be so hard on Dr. Riek? Because he's exposing their corruption. Did you see the information that leaked out? The forensic report that was done? Again, it was all the roads construction. Do you know where your money went to? You don't know. Why? Because you don't follow. Every information is in the social media. You just see social media. You see Nuer, you hate them. You see Dinka, you hate them. That is the social media we are seeing. But we are not checking the reports that are coming out every year about our country. Some of you did not even read the report that was given recently. You just come and hear somebody have talked, you pick some words and you go and open your mouth and you write. You don't know, you don't read. Do you see the reports are always print here? Some of them have been showing them to you, reading them to you. Do you know why I was doing that? For you to start thinking that every report of how our country is running is being shared on the media by the world. And the world doesn't talk about anything without evidence. And anytime you see we talk with evidence. So we don't just talk because we know we can be jailed. So we don't just talk, we have evidence anytime we talk. So please, let the death in South Sudan finish with that massacre of Kur Kaltan. Even the name of that area need to change. How can you call place Kur Kaltan? Do you know Kur, what it means? Kur in Nuer is fighting. Kur is war. Kaltan. We all know what Kaltan look like. What this mean to be Kaltan. Then you call it Jabal Iraq. Some very funny names you are giving to places. Who called that place Kur Kaltan? Like at the war Kaltan. Do you even understand the name? So to the government of South Sudan, stop blaming the youth of South Sudan that we are lazy, we should go and eat frog.